All right, everyone. Ready to dive into the world of data center operators? We're focusing on interview prep today. So if you're getting ready for an interview for this kind of role, you are in the right place. We're going to equip you with the tools and knowledge to really impress those interviewers. Our secret weapons today are some fantastic guides from RoleCatcher. They have a career guide and a whole bunch of sample interview questions. Plus, we have an expert here who can connect all the dots and give us some really valuable context.
I'm happy to be here.
So, first things first, let's paint a picture of what a data center operator actually does. What are we talking about here?
Well, imagine like a massive room just filled with servers, like the heart of the internet, and the data center operator. They're the ones keeping those servers humming 24/7. You know, they're kind of the unsung heroes of the digital world.
The ones making sure our cat videos load on time.
Exactly. They're monitoring systems, they're troubleshooting issues, they're making sure everything runs smoothly. It's a fast-paced environment, and they're the ones who keep the data flowing.
No pressure, right? And speaking of pressure, the RoleCatcher Career Guide mentions that this role is in high demand. Businesses rely on their computer systems more than ever these days.
Oh, yeah.
And data centers are the backbone of all of that. So that's good news for all of you out there. It means a positive employment outlook.
Definitely. And there's room for growth, too.
But first, let's tackle those interview questions. RoleCatcher provides 9 sample questions, and we're going to go through each of them, and we'll give you the inside scoop on how to approach them. Oh, and don't forget, RoleCatcher has this really cool AI feature. It can actually analyze your answers, and it'll give you personalized feedback, which is incredibly valuable.
Oh, it is. It's like having a virtual coach in your corner.
I like that. Okay, let's jump right in. First question. What inspired you to become a data center operator? It seems simple, but I bet there's a lot they're looking for in your answer.
Absolutely. They want to see your passion. What sparked your interest in this field? Was it building your own computer as a kid? A fascination with the internet? Maybe you thrive in those behind-the-scenes roles. Be genuine. Share your story. Let that enthusiasm shine through.
So it's really about showing them that you're not just filling a seat. You're genuinely excited about the work.
Exactly. Enthusiasm is contagious.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What are the primary duties of a data center operator? This one is all about showcasing your knowledge and your understanding of the role.
Right. But don't just list off duties from the job description. Think about it from their perspective. How do those duties contribute to the success of the data center and the organization as a whole?
So instead of just saying monitoring servers, I might say,
Right.
ensuring the seamless operation of servers to prevent downtime and maintain data integrity.
Perfect. You framed it in terms of value and impact.
Okay. I like that. All right, next question. How do you ensure that the data center is secure and protected from cyber threats?
Cybersecurity is a huge concern these days for any organization.
Especially one with a data center.
Especially a data center.
This is where I can really shine if I have any certifications or experience in cybersecurity.
Absolutely. Mention any relevant certifications.
Yep.
Or any experience that you have. You can talk about firewalls. You know, firewalls act like a barrier between the data center and the outside world, blocking unauthorized access. And intrusion detection systems. These systems constantly monitor for suspicious activity and alert the team.
So it's all about showing that I'm proactive and knowledgeable about security measures.
Exactly. And staying updated on the latest threats is key. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving.
Right, it moves so fast.
Okay.
Next question. Can you describe a time when you had to troubleshoot a complex issue in the data center? This is where they really want to see your problem-solving skills in action.
Yes.
So I need a good story for this one.
Yeah.
One that shows how I approached a problem, how I analyzed a situation, and ultimately how I found a solution.
You got it. Walk them through a specific incident, step by step. What tools or techniques did you use? Did you collaborate with anyone? What was the outcome? And remember, it's okay if you didn't solve the problem single-handedly. Highlight what you learned and how you contributed to the solution.
So even if I didn't completely save the day, I can still show that I'm a quick learner and a team player.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. All right, how about this one? How do you prioritize tasks and manage your workload in a fast-paced environment? Data centers are known for being fast-paced.
Definitely.
So they want to see that you can handle that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
This is my time to show off my organizational skills.
Yes, it is.
I might talk about using to-do lists,
Yeah.
project management tools,
Okay.
or any other techniques that I use to stay organized.
That's a great start. And emphasize your ability to adapt and reprioritize when urgent issues arise. Show them you can handle the unexpected.
So be flexible and proactive. All right. Can you describe a time when you had to implement a new technology or process in the data center? They're looking for someone who's not afraid of new things and can adapt.
Exactly.
This is where I can highlight any experience I have with learning new systems, maybe implementing a new server or a new piece of software.
Perfect. Choose an example that showcases your ability to research, evaluate, and implement something new. Walk them through the steps you took, highlight any challenges you faced, and emphasize the positive outcome.
Okay, so it's not just about knowing the technology, it's about showing I can adapt and learn in a fast-paced, ever-changing environment.
That's right.
Okay, next up. How do you ensure that the data center is compliant with industry regulations and standards? This one seems pretty straightforward.
It does.
It's all about attention to detail and making sure we're following all the rules and regulations.
Right. Data centers handle sensitive information, so compliance is critical. Demonstrate your knowledge of relevant regulations and standards, like data privacy and security protocols, and share specific examples of how you've implemented those compliance measures in the past.
So it's really about showing them that I take data security and compliance seriously.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's one that might not seem directly related to the role.
Hmm.
Can you describe a time when you had to lead a team in the data center? Even if I'm not applying for a management position, they want to see that I have leadership potential.
Yes, it could be as simple as taking charge during a critical incident or leading a small project. The key is to demonstrate your ability to delegate, motivate, and communicate effectively with the team. And don't forget to mention the positive outcome of your leadership.
Got it. So even in a technical role, being able to step up and lead when needed is valuable.
Exactly.
Last question. How do you stay updated with the latest trends and technologies in the data center industry? Time to show them I'm a tech enthusiast who loves learning and growing.
That's it. Do you read industry publications? Attend conferences? Participate in online forums? Be specific. Show them you're actively engaged in expanding your knowledge. Remember, data centers are constantly evolving. Continuous learning is essential.
Okay. So it's all about showing them that I'm passionate about this field.
Yes.
And committed to staying ahead of the curve.
Exactly.
Before we move on, let's touch on how RoleCatcher's AI can help you tailor your answers for specific job roles. I mentioned it earlier, but I think it's worth highlighting.
Oh, yeah.
They have this incredible AI feedback system. It analyzes your responses based on the specific requirements of the job you're applying for. And then it provides personalized feedback on how you can improve.
It's amazing.
It's like having a secret weapon in my interview arsenal.
Exactly. It can even help you identify potential skills gaps and suggest areas where you might need to brush up.
That's awesome. I'm feeling a lot more confident about this interview already. But hold on, everyone, because in part 2, we're going to dive even deeper into the world of data center operators. We'll explore those career stages, and we'll give you a roadmap for success in this exciting field. So stay tuned.
Welcome back. So let's shift gears a bit and talk about what your journey as a data center operator might actually look like.
Yeah, because knowing the path ahead can help you focus your efforts and make the most of each opportunity along the way.
Exactly. And the RoleCatcher Career Guide. It breaks it down into 4 stages: entry-level, junior, mid-level, and senior. You can think of it like leveling up in a video game,
I like that.
gaining experience and new skills as you progress.
So let's start at the beginning, entry level. What can someone expect in this initial role?
Well, at this stage, you're like an apprentice, learning the ropes from more experienced operators, monitoring systems, identifying potential issues, assisting with troubleshooting. You're really building a solid foundation.
Like data center operator boot camp.
Exactly. And the RoleCatcher Guide gives this great example. They describe an entry-level operator who assists with maintaining computer operations. They monitor systems, conduct routine maintenance. But they're also pursuing a computer science degree, and they hold certifications in network administration and server management.
Which highlights that even at the entry level, continuous learning is key. Those certifications can really give you an edge.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's level up. Junior data center operator, what changes at this stage?
Well, junior operators start taking on more independent roles. They're managing daily activities, ensuring smooth operations, and taking a more proactive approach to problem solving.
So moving from assisting to actively managing.
Right.
They're still monitoring and maintaining systems, but they're also starting to contribute to performance evaluations.
Yeah.
And even suggesting improvements.
That's
the sample profile for this level in the guide mentions managing daily activities, ensuring that systems are functioning smoothly, and contributing to those performance evaluations. They hold a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. and have certifications in IT infrastructure management and database administration.
It seems like a strong educational background, and those industry certifications are becoming even more valuable at this level.
Yeah, it makes sense. As you gain experience, you
Right.
take on more responsibility and you contribute more strategically.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's step up again. To the mid-level data center operator. What does this stage look like?
Okay. So at this point, it's really about overseeing and managing those daily operations, resolving escalated issues, and implementing those performance improvements that they've been recommending.
So taking ownership and leading by example.
Exactly. They're planning and executing those routine maintenance tasks, ensuring data integrity and security, and collaborating with other teams to optimize processes.
So they're starting to see that bigger picture and understanding how their role impacts the entire organization.
Exactly.
And the qualifications reflect that too. The guide's example for this level has a master's degree in information technology and certifications in virtualization and cloud computing.
Oh, wow.
They're really staying ahead of the curve in this rapidly evolving field.
Definitely.
All right. Time to reach the top. The senior data center operator. What distinguishes this leadership role?
Well, this is where you become the guru, the go-to person, the one everyone turns to when things get really challenging. You're leading and managing all aspects of data center operations, ensuring optimal performance, proactively identifying and resolving complex issues.
So they're not just firefighting anymore. They're anticipating problems and preventing them from happening in the first place.
Right. They're developing and implementing strategies to improve efficiency, planning large-scale upgrades and migrations, and collaborating with stakeholders to align data center operations with overall business goals.
It's a role that demands both deep technical expertise and strong leadership skills.
Absolutely.
And the guide's example, senior operator. They have certifications in IT service management and enterprise architecture,
Wow.
which shows a real mastery of best practices.
It does.
They've got years of experience, technical expertise, and a proven track record of success.
That's impressive.
So to sum it up, climbing the ladder in this field is about gaining experience, expanding your skill set, and always continuing to learn.
It is.
And no matter where you are on that journey, RoleCatcher's AI features can really help. Their CV tailoring, interview practice, and skills gap analysis can give you a real advantage.
A real advantage.
Like a personalized toolkit for career success in this field.
I like that.
And we are back for the final part of our data center operator deep dive.
We are.
We have covered a lot of ground. We talked about what the role is all about, how to tackle those tough interview questions. We even explored the career path and how RoleCatcher's AI can be a real game changer.
Yeah, we did.
So now it's time to put those insights into action and ace that interview.
Let's do it.
So let's recap some of those key skills and qualities that'll really make you stand out. What are those interviewers really looking for?
Well, first and foremost, technical knowledge. Make sure you can talk about different operating systems, networking protocols, virtualization technologies, and cloud computing. Show them that you understand the data center infrastructure. And you can troubleshoot any technical issues that might pop up.
So you've got to prove you can keep those servers running and the data flowing.
Exactly.
But it's not all about technical skills, though, is it?
No, it's not.
Problem-solving abilities are just as important.
Oh, yeah.
Highlight your ability to analyze tricky situations, think critically,
Yeah.
and come up with effective solutions.
Right. And don't be afraid to share those real-world experiences, how you've tackled challenges in the past.
It's all about showing them you can stay calm under pressure
Yeah.
and find solutions when things inevitably go wrong.
And they will go wrong.
That's the reality of working in a data center.
It is.
So being able to think on your feet and adapt to those unexpected challenges is really crucial.
Absolutely.
Now, what about those soft skills?
Well, communication is key. You're going to be working in this really fast-paced, collaborative environment. You'll be working with engineers, technicians, managers, stakeholders, everyone. So you've got to be able to communicate effectively with all of them.
So you've got to be a team player.
Oh, absolutely. Data centers run 24/7, so collaboration and teamwork are absolutely essential.
Yeah, for sure. And one last thing. Never stop learning.
Oh, that's so important.
The data center industry is always changing.
Always.
So continuous learning is essential.
Yes.
Showcase your passion for staying ahead of the curve. Mention those industry publications you read, the conferences you attend, any online forums that you participate in.
All of it.
All of it. Now, before we wrap up, I have one final thought-provoking question for you.
Okay.
Think about a specific challenge that the data center industry is facing today. It could be energy efficiency, data security. or the increasing demand for cloud computing.
That's a big one.
It is a big one. Now, how can your unique skills and experiences contribute to solving that challenge?
That's a great question to think about.
Yeah,
It
right.
shows the interviewer that you're not just looking for any job, you're thinking about the bigger picture, how you can make a real impact.
Exactly. And remember, RoleCatcher is there to help you every step of the way. Their AI-powered tools can really refine your resume, help you practice those interview answers, and even identify any potential skills gaps that you might need to address.
It's like having a personal career coach
Right in your pocket.
right there with you.
So go out there, showcase your passion, your knowledge, and your drive, and land that dream data center operator role.
You got this.
And that brings our deep dive to a close. We hope you found it valuable and that you're feeling confident and prepared to tackle those interviews. Remember, with the right preparation, a positive attitude, and the right tools, you can achieve your career goals and become a true guardian of the digital world.
That's a great way to put it.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.